Hey there, hi there. It's your tin toy, eugenetintoy of a little tin toy company. And I extend to you a warm welcome to my stream. Today, we're going to be playing Gothic 2 again. This is the Gothic 2 channel now. No, this is the last time we played Gothic 2 forever. No, just for a little while. By a little while, I mean, I'll play it next week as well, but not for a few days at least. And, in case you didn't see, I posted some clips of my time off stream onto my YouTube channel. I was mostly getting busy work done. It's not terribly exciting going around hunting for herbs and whatnot. That's just a little bit of min-maxing. If you play the game yourself, you really don't need to do that. But I just wanted to do so because I really wanted that Master Sword. And speaking of which, I get that Master Sword in one of the clips, just so you see how I got it. We're going to start ourselves off. We're going to make actual progress today, which is nice. You know, hallelujah. I'm just going to do a couple things that I've been saving. I did a test run, so it is doable. Probably take a couple tries, but I'm not gonna muck around. Anywho, let me begin now. I'm going to jump over to the void and then start the game up. Actually, I want to start the game up first, so that way the title screen won't explode eardrums. Because it is, as usual, pretty dang loud. Alright, let's take a moment. Oh, there we go, here's the crescendo. There we go. Now I'm just gonna make myself just a tad bit smaller. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Switch over to gameplay. Turn off studio mode. Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna start the mercenary farm because I have to pay back a certain mercenary. This guy.
Here you are again.
He's gonna
Let's see what you have
down.
on you this time.
I think not.
Take your grubby paws off me.
So, apparently you've got a bit more on you this time.
So, of all these ones, you can cack a lot of them. I missed my chance with Bullco, but this clown, oh yeah, he's not gonna make it out of this fight alive. Okay. Alright, that was just a warm-up. I did a lot better the first time around. Okay. Alright. Alright. Training arc is over. It's time for the real deal. Oh my goodness.
Here you are again. Let's see what you have on you this time.
Take your grubby paws off me.
So, apparently you've got a bit more on you this time.
Okay, let's do this again, my friends. Maybe I'll do a better job. I'm gonna lock in here. Here we go. And that's the end of Sentenza. Punk. Oh, see? Now I'm moving up in the world. I can't take a hit worth a dang, but I can deal the damage thanks to 120 damage of pure steel. This is probably the single greatest weapon for requirement to damage ratio. 60 dexterity, but does 120 damage. The downside of dex weapons that you do need to have a high strength score. It still scales off of it, which is baloney if you ask me. But there's a flip side to that. If you're, say, like a paladin or a merc and you want to use ranged weapons, just like for whatever reason, especially crossbows, it still scales off of dexterity. So it's kind of funky monkey that way. Okay, the next guy. I just saved this. I'll save over that one. Hey, Rod.
Hey! I said I am strong enough.
Oh, you're killing me. Want to risk a little bet?
Come here, Frodo. I'm in the middle of a stream right now. I'm also chatting, so I'll give you pats now. She can't cause my game to glitch out and to cause all that ruckus last time, fortunately. But I'm not going to speak too much because for all I know, the game's going to explode in a moment.
I bet I can handle your sword.
Now watch this. I
Really?
love this.
How much should I relieve you of? Well, you look like a poor sucker. Let's make it 30 gold pieces. Do you even have
This
that much?
guy's not very smart. You'll see.
Sure.
Let me see then.
Here.
All right, let's see how strong
He gave me
you
his
are.
weapon.
I can't wield this weapon.
That's what I'm saying. Now give me back my weapon.
I think not.
What was that?
I think I'm going to keep it a little longer.
Just you wait, you bastard.
Put that. Oh my God.
Go ahead, hit
That
back.
hit the spot.
Not bad.
I'll take my 30 back.
Things I could tell you.
He really should have known.
You can have his stuff. I won't embarrass him that much. You can find him normally, but the hard way, or you can find him the smart way, which is what this was.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute.
All right, you win. What do you want?
I want to join the mercenaries.
So what about handing me my sword back first, eh?
That's no secret.
Here's your sword back.
High time,
There we
too.
go.
I want to join the mercenaries.
Okay, I don't carry grudges. You can
Of all
fight,
the
and that's what
Rod's
counts.
guys, this
Most
guy
of the
is
lads here
probably the
think
most
nothing of a little
decent.
brawl amongst friends. You'll get used to that. As far as I'm concerned, you're in.
Not Rod. Silvio's friends. He's the most decent one. The other ones are trash.
Can you teach me how to handle two-handed
Not that I'm
weapons?
going
I'm
to,
not a
but at
bad
least
fighter,
asking
but that
now
doesn't mean
means
I'm a
I'll have
good
to ask
teacher.
later.
Still, I think I can show you the basics of
Yeah, a little bit
two-handed
of
combat anyway.
dialogue in at least. See you later, Rod. Now it's my turn. Head into side here. You doing okay there, Bennett?
Wait a minute.
You could teach me to learn forging, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, well, I'm sure you'll sort this out later, Bennett. I believe in you.
It has come to my attention that you have it in for my boys.
I do.
And as far as I know, you're one of Lee's prodigies.
That I do.
I'm warning you. A few things are going
That
to
I
be
did.
different around here soon, and we'll talk about this again then.
Okay.
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? I've bested Bulko.
I heard. Not bad.
Rod looks a little worse for the wear. Fester tried to take me for a ride. That was his mistake. I went to see Raoul.
And?
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
That's enough. That's enough. I'm impressed. If Lee asks me, I can vote for you without hesitation.
So you have a Bennett in the background there, still having an issue. Alright.
You really let Bulko have it, honey. Must have been an exhausting job to thrash that fat swine. Here, have a bite to eat so you'll gain back your strength.
And in case you forgot, she had issue with Silvio and Bulko being real pieces of trash. So I sorted that out for her.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I haven't got any now.
Not even a tiny bowl?
No.
Can I lick the pot then?
Will you cut it out? If you're so keen on my stew, you'll have to do something to get it.
What?
Go see Sagita, the healer who lives behind Sekob's farm, and bring me a package of her
I
herbs.
couldn't care less.
If you bring me the herbs, I'll make you some stew.
No one really.
All right, I'll go do that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Cause more trouble.
I wish I could bring Boko out back and cack him too, but what can you do? All right, so her stew gives 1 strength bonus, as you can see. So delicious. Like I have no use on this character. No use for strength. You know, maybe someday I'll do like a blitzed version of a playthrough, stream it, where I'll play as a paladin, so you can see that point of view. I'll probably never play as a merc, because while, no, being eventually they become dragon slayers, which sounds pretty awesome, but going pure melee is just, you know, well, it's still fun, but I like to have a little bit of magic. I'm just built that way. Oh yeah, I don't want to go that way because there's a shadow beast along that rock wall. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple quests. Then I'm gonna talk to some thingies. Gonna do a couple thingies. Then I'm gonna go join the monastery. Then once I'm able to leave the monastery again, I'll go do a little bit more of the quests. Contrary to the other places, once you go into the monastery, you're kind of locked in until you like complete your quote-unquote like initiation. And we're gonna go back. We're kind of like at the bottom of the social hierarchy in that place, so there's gonna be a couple menial tasks we're gonna have to perform. But after that, though, we're gonna go out to the world changed. As you can see, I have a bow the size of Cincinnati. This is a composite bow. I gotta sneak by some lizards to get to it. It does a lot of damage, but as I said, I still can't take a hit worth a dang. I've been praying at Enos here. So the way this works is, I've explained this before, but I just wanted to give a refresher. You could pray to this shrine once a day and donate 100 gold, and you randomly get a stat point. As someone in no guild, I can get 10 dexterity, 10 strength, and 20 HP. Once I join the monastery, I can only get 20 MP. Then the militia and mercs get like the same thing as being guildless, I think. So before I join the merc, the monastery, sorry, I'm gonna probably just pray at this a couple times. Go to the tavern, sleep, pray, and just to max out my dexterity, which I think I have about 4 more points. So getting 70 dexterity, hey, that's pretty dang good. The more dexterity, the more bow damage I do. And pretty soon, from the tablets I'll be learning from, you'll see, I could get up to, I could get pretty high bow. A pretty high bow skill. Pretty high bow.
Thekla sent me to pick up a package for her.
Ah, yes. I had actually expected her days ago. Here's the package. Take good care of it.
Thank you. I also actually learned how to make some mana potions. Health potions are okay, but healing spells are a lot more effective. So you could brew healing potions if you so desired, but if you can use magic, just stick with mana potions. See what kind of tobacco I can make. Actually, the murky mushroom one, I use that for a quest, I believe. I'm not gonna muck around with that. Once I go into town to talk to the water mages, I'll drop that honey tobacco one I made. I think I did make it. Let me just check real quick. I'm starting to notice, like, as I've been streaming, noticing things I've been saying a lot, and I've been saying real quick a lot, and I tend to repeat yeah, exactly, I tend to repeat ums and ahs. And I also say unfortunately like twice in a row. Unfortunately, I gotta go to this place, unfortunately. Just these weird social tics that I usually I'm starting to usually is one pretty good. Unusually I go to this place unusually. Anything with I see, it seems I say twice in the same sentence. But as you talk out loud and you become more aware of your voice and how you talk, you pick up on these weird social tics of yours. Gaffes, as people call them. But no, once you're aware of them, you can start to refine them, and nothing changes because you've been talking this way for years. Years of habits aren't easily undone. Undone aren't habits easily. Ugh, alright, come on, little buddy boy. Oh, there goes my headphones. Thanks. Oh, jeez, these cats. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have them jump on my lap while I'm streaming anymore. They keep hitting my things, and yeah, no, you stay on the ground for now. My cat has a real nice habit of jumping on my lap after they go into the bathroom, and she smells like poop. Oh, I'm glad you stored yourself up in it. I'm real happy for you. I like how all these guys just look at me like I'm just like, who's this stranger? What's he doing here?
Hey, you! Here's the package from Sagita.
Thanks a lot. So you can make yourself useful after all.
I can.
He should have known better.
Can I have some more of your stew?
All right, I'll be nice then. Here. So you won't starve before my very eyes.
I don't want to hear.
Oh, you're a peach stickler. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Same old thing.
And what are you looking at,
all
fool?
over again.
What's new?
Onar has hired mercenaries to keep the militia from the city off his back. Otherwise, they would even take our last sheep.
Okie dokie. I'm sure they would. Instead, you take the sheep of other farmers.
That will never change.
That's really not my problem. I can't help him.
Okay. I basically found, for some reason, I can't find one King Sorrel. There's one missing. I got all the goblin berries though.
You know who to believe these days.
I actually looked up YouTube videos for that one.
Beliar himself was
To my shame, I never done this before.
Me anymore.
I'm picking up really bad habits
Doesn't surprise me.
touching that.
from playing other games.
You should really have known better.
You hardly know who to believe
Actually,
these days.
I already saved. Okay, I still want to join them by mistake.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side. Court thinks you'd be good enough to join. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy.
I'm glad.
You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough.
I never knew that.
Buster says you're okay. And Dar says you're a blabbermouth. But his vote doesn't count for very much here. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test. Although a lot of them say that getting a farmer to pay his rent was too easy for a test.
Better off myself.
You have my vote in any case. And you won some fair duels. A lot of mercenaries respect that. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as we're concerned, you can start with us at any time. Go to Lee. He'll explain everything else to you.
You just have to listen.
I agree with you completely.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna talk to Lee because I don't want to join the Max.
That was obvious all along.
Actually, I'm gonna talk to him just in case he gets to give me a wad of XP. Cause I'm pretty. Look how close I am to leveling up. 1,100 more. There are thereabouts.
Hey, you!
Oh, I don't want. I'm ready to join you. Actually, no. What am I saying? I'll just do it.
I'm ready to join you.
Then you've passed Tarloff's test?
Yes.
That's good. What did the other mercenaries say?
Most of them are on my side.
Good. Then go see Onar now. I've already talked with him, but you'll have to negotiate your pay yourself.
Did that? Let me see. Okay, yeah. I don't want to join them. It's worth doing all this for the XP alone. You don't have to join them, which I'm not gonna do. I want to talk to Cleed here, see what he has to say.
You anything new?
What's up, Cleed?
What weapons do you have to offer?
Only the best. Just take a look at them.
Yeah, I sold him a bunch of goodies last time. I'll take your apple, though. I really could use more of those. I mean, a little extra something strength is pretty good. And I'm going to save that stew for when I need to heal up.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Alright. Excuse me, Boko. You could, like, go around the building there. Have you no shame?
Don't say to listen.
I can look up how to get a job for Wolf. But that might be something for later chapters. Alright, so there's like an order of things. I have a bunch of other quests I could do, but a couple of them are combat heavy. So what I want to do is I want to join up the monastery so I could get better armor and a little something extra. Because I think I learn magic. Yeah, you see my character sheet there? Under character it says Gildas Magic Circle 0. I could get to the first circle of magic in the monastery. Then I can start using runes. And they're essentially like just normal like ways to cast spells. Besides scrolls. They don't disappear essentially. But the mana cost is a lot higher.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That's why I'm going to start putting things in mana. Because as you can see, I barely have anything.
There's more, believe me.
Will it ever change?
You don't have to tell me that.
Oh wow, I haven't used my dexterity potions yet. So I'm going to use those now. Oh yeah, I waited to use them so I could see it on screen.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
On stream, not screen.
That was no big deal.
Okay. Alright, Fro, I could give you some pats now because I'm doing something, but here we go. Alright, so I have 81 dexterity. Not bad, eh, for a mage? Okay. Alright, come on, Frodo. You can't sit on my lap right now. I know you want to, and I want you to, but one, you stink, and two, I'm streaming. I love my kitty cats dearly, but this one in particular, Frodo, she takes... When she goes in the litter box, you can smell it from the, a couple rooms away. She has for such a small creature, she's the runt of the litter. She takes the stinky ones. Holy moly. Okay. Alright. I wonder if that drinking contest is still going. Yes, it is. It's still going when the owner of the place, this fella here, is on the outside. Orland. They still drinking? They are. Okay. He said a couple days, so I'll come back in a couple days. And so when I do a couple of those quests after the monastery, I'm going to clear up some of the monsters. Like, I could take Lurkers, no problem now. Their strategy, if you ever play this game, is to attack forward. Not left or right, just attack forward with W. Just constantly do this. Because they can't respond to it. You just gotta be careful, otherwise you get animation lock like that. And once I get 3 more of my percentages there, 1, I'll start critical hitting 50% of the time, which is really good. And 2, I will have a different stance. So I would hold my weapon to the side. I could spend some LP on that, but I don't want to. It'll cost 6, and I have 7, as you can see. Okay. How much money do I have? 1,500. All right, I know exactly what I want to do with it. I'm gonna go talk to Doran for a second and see if I can get some extra HP. I believe I did offline, but the more you pay him, the more HP he gives. He gives you 5 HP for 100 gold. And he gave me a learn point once, too. I don't know if that was just a one-time deal or if it's just like in a pattern. Because I did ask for a blessing one more time after that, and it was 5 HP, which is nothing to sneeze at, by the way. The more HP you have, the better. I love this. I love this bridge. Here we go. Let's run over again. Oh, guess not. Okay, Doran, you greedy bum. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the Valentino video. That took me like 200,000 years. I know for a couple streams, I was trying to wait for him to leave the pub there. I know that was very tedious and boring, so I was like, I'll just do it offline. So I hope that was pretty cathartic. Certainly was for me. That guy was a jerk.
I want to make a donation.
Enos, you are the light which illuminates the path of the just. In your name, I bless this man. May your light shine upon him.
At least he gives you something for his money. He's not a shyster.
I want to make a donation.
Enos, you are the...
I'll do it one more time.
I want to make a donation.
You have donated more than 1,000 gold pieces overall to me. The blessing of the Lord in us is always
okay,
with you.
So there's a cap to it. All right. All right, not bad. Not bad at all, folks. Oh, it saves me some money then.
No one really wants to hear that. I don't know why he gets so worked up. That will never change.
Alright, Vatras, I'm gonna save it here. Yeah?
Hey, you! I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? Well, that means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it.
A nice
but
fella.
I know nothing about you
Help
at
me
all.
clear out some bandits.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
A large army is gathering as we
Do not
talk,
lie to him.
led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now
I have no reason to
have only been
distrust him
mentioned in
anyways.
legends.
A lot of the mage
How do you
characters, save
know
for a couple of
this?
them, are really decent, so especially the water mages. You can trust most of them.
Zardos, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the Paladins.
The necromancer.
They're not evil
So
or
he
self-righteous
lives,
like the fire mages
and
can
he
be.
sent you.
They're neutral.
Who
so
are
they're,
you
they're
really?
flip-floppy fence sitters.
I'm a former convict from the penal colony
No,
of
they're a lot
Corinus.
better than that. I'm just joking
Let us
around.
summarize.
I'm sorry, Vatras.
You are a former prisoner
you got some,
who has been told
German
by
there.
Zardas, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country. And
have.
you have come to report this to the Paladins.
I do.
That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are lying to me.
'Cause I'm not.
Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable.
They are.
I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of
My
Water.
friend.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may.
At least you could tell me something at least. Before you used to stonewall me, but now I can ask a few questions.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring.
Okay,
but you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus.
This is the
we suspect that those ruins
expansion
might
area.
contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Oh wait, no. That's something else. That mine-looking ruin that we went to that had the fire lizards that I jumped up top of. That's the ruin they were talking about, because to the east of it there was a dig site. We're gonna end up going there later.
Tell me more about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Yeah, there we go. That's our way to the I keep saying DLC, but it's expansion. There was no DLCs back then when this came out. There were expansion packs, which you got on disc. Which is the way they should do things. Like, I do not. I guess it depends on the DLC, but I just prefer big expansion packs. One big thing you purchase once, boom. That's the way to do it.
What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the chaos of Beliar. If one of the two sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos. Therefore, we guard the balance between the two. That's what makes life in this world possible for all.
Makes sense.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one. Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island without being attacked, there's someone in town, too, who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinus. We try to find such people and keep them from endangering the city. If you can find out anything about this, let me know.
It's those weird, like, bandit weapons I'll be finding on the ground as I explored. You probably saw them. Those are for that quest. They're like a kind of like a breadcrumb trail. There's gonna be more of them. I shouldn't have been picking them up, but there's like one that you follow that one, that you probably find another one, that now lead to like a bandit camp. There are a couple of ones I've been avoiding, and there you will find some stuff. What you find there, I can't remember. So we'll explore that, but not yet though. So while I do pretty good against enemies, as you saw with Sentenza, I gotta be on my A game. I can't take any hits. So I'll do that after I'm out of the monastery, where I have some better armor and some magic.
About this weapons dealer. How much do you know about the weapons dealer?
Ask Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, about this. He should be able to tell you more.
All right.
He has been tasked with unmasking the weapons dealer.
Alrighty then,
You
this
can
is what
find
we're gonna
Martin
do.
in the harbor district. If you see a heap of crates, provision, and paladins, Martin won't be far.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna head that way before I start like any major quests. So that way we can see the boat and all that stuff. The boat, the ship. There's a big ship in the harbor there. See the paladin ship. You see that area, and there's a lot of goodies like this laying about, waiting for me to pick them up.
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the ring.
Oh, it's nothing.
I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
As I said, I'm at the bottom of the social hierarchy. So, all these ones right here, well, except for this one, these two don't matter for anything.
I have vanquished the sleeper. Isn't that a great enough deed?
If he believed
My
me,
ears
if he
hear
knew the
many
truth
a
of things,
tale
that
these
would
days,
be
including
good
the
enough,
story
but
about the banning of the
it is
beast
not.
called the Sleeper. I have not heard that this was achieved by a single man, Although your eyes tell me that you are convinced you did this.
My eyes
that
are
confuses
lying,
me
obviously.
slightly, but I cannot be sure that my senses might not deceive me sometimes.
I have freed many people. The barrier is gone.
Even if you can really claim responsibility for that, the great event in the Valley of Mines has not only set free the water mages and other upright citizens. All the criminals of the entire country are roaming Corinus these days, harassing the population. The bandits have already taken over large areas of land outside the city. It has become all but impossible to leave the town
that should be a great thing for the
return
circle.
unharmed.
Because, isn't it about balance? There's some freedom, some chaos. I guess he doesn't mean that kind of freedom and chaos.
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However,
yes?
You should take your message to the paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community
so
first.
This is new
the ring
in this game.
Has far-reaching
if you were having
connections.
issues,
we shall assist you in conveying your message as soon as possible.
Different factions.
You should talk about this to Laris, whom I trust.
All that stuff.
He will help you.
You talk to Vatras, then he sends you to Laz, which will in turn help you join those other communities. One of the 3 factions, I should say. Really, really easy.
What community should I join?
There are only 3 communities that have enough influence. These are the City Militia, the Monastery of the Fire Magicians, and the troop of mercenaries on the landowner's farm. The choice is yours, son. Laris can certainly assist you with this difficult decision. Talk to him about it.
I shall do that. Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're very persistent, young man. But I actually can think of something that could make your tasks easier
I want to help.
for you. I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye. You summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again and it will reappear. The will-o'-the-wisp can detect weapons. It could be very helpful to you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits. Treat it well, and it will never fail you.
I think, okay, it's all coming back to me. I think I can attune this to find other things. Like, herbs and other treasures. So, this is new for this game as well. The expansion as well. So, it's a very great little thing where it kind of replaces, like, instead of having, like, icons on the mini-map or your map, this is like an in-game version of that, which I think more games should do, honestly.
A will-o'-the-wisp in an amulet?
Will-o'-the-wisps are admirable creatures. They consist of pure magical energy. They are bound to the magical ore in this world. It is their origin. It gives them their strength. I'm not surprised that you've never heard of them. They only appear to the person who bears the ore to which they belong. Will-o'-the-wisps living in the wild have been forcefully removed from their sources. They will attack anyone who approaches them. There is no way to help those pitiful creatures. You would better stay away from them.
Defeat them with magic.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
So here we go.
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it. I think Riordian knows how to teach these beings. He is one of us.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that until much later.
Perhaps he can tell you more.
I'll ask him.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it. About this weapons dealer.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Where should I start looking for them?
Most of those people disappeared down by the harbor. That's probably where you should start your search.
Okay, I will do that.
But that's terrible.
Wait, if you see Laris, give him this ornament and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
Okay, there's a major glitch in this game where I haven't done anything to warrant that glitch. Is that if you have him take him to Onas, have you... Alright, let me rephrase that without mush-mouthing. If you have him take you to Ona's farm, you'll glitch out and not take that ornament to the place it needs to go. And I haven't done that yet, so that works out. Alright, so I'm gonna head in here because one guy I haven't talked to yet is Romore.
Go away, don't tell me.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
How interesting.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia.
Honestly.
I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
Another one now.
And he works all day.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for.
I don't know.
So
I have no
how is
idea
that
what
any
this
business of
accent
yours,
is.
huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
It's just another choice that was made in the game, full of choices that were made. I'm gonna save it before I pickpocket him.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Thank you. Okay. I might talk to Lares first. Let's see what he has to say. I'm not gonna give him the ornament yet, though.
Everything you hear.
Nobody ever asked. Who said that?
Vatras sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have made a lasting impression on him. Otherwise, he
I'm a pretty
certainly
swell
wouldn't have
guy.
volunteered
Fred
my
Smalls
name.
leaves
Especially
an
not
impression
since
with
the
everyone,
matter with
despite
those
having the
missing
name of
people still
Smalls.
hasn't been resolved. Tell me what you need.
Nothing's ever gonna change. Some problems solve themselves.
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Some problems solve themselves. Just won't.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Kind of like the Hoppers
Sure.
from Dungeons and Dragons, and I apologize for bringing that filth up.
That's exactly what I said. Nobody ever asks me.
I've got my own opinion about not touching that.
I need your help.
And what exactly were you thinking of?
Where did you pick that up then?
You don't have to ask me.
What about some better armor?
Mateo sells armor, but he'll probably charge you an arm and a
Oh, I
leg
already
for
did
it.
what he's about to
There
suggest.
is a way you could get it cheaper, though, if you don't mind pulling a fast one on the militia.
That's the arm I'm wearing.
What
I
do you
already did
mean?
that.
There's a storage area next to Mateo's house, but all the merchandise has been confiscated by the militia. Go to Zurus at the marketplace and get yourself a sleeping spell. Then you send the guards off to Dreamland. I'm sure you'll find some decent armor among Mateo's
Hard to
stock.
scale the walls. That one's a lot more fun and interesting. Okay. Let me save it, 'cause I don't know what these dialogue options are going to do, and I don't want to progress too fast.
That's exactly what I said.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
That's fine with me. But the decision about whether you will be accepted or not lies with the water mages alone.
What did you do to impress the water mages?
I protected them for a long time when we were still living with the barrier, and they have plenty of reason to be grateful to me.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
What's it like to belong to the Ring?
We are very different from the usual communities you can join here in Corinus. Once you're one of us, we're not going to ask anything of you that you are not ready to do. The only thing we truly require of you is to keep quiet. We work in secret and do not want to let outsiders know who our members are. We shall keep an eye on you. Everything else remains to be seen.
I see.
I could have told you that. You don't have to ask me that.
Vatras gave me this ornament to bring to you. He said it is to be taken back.
Of course. It's up to me, as usual. I might have known. I'll have to walk halfway across the island to take it back to the water mages.
You already know what I could have told you that before.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I'm doing what we all do. I fulfill the tasks the water mages give me. Some of the missing people were fishermen. They disappeared along with their boats. That's why I'm standing here, watching the harbor. Maybe something will happen yet, but you could help me. Listen, I shall give you my aquamarine ring. It signifies that the bearer belongs to the Ring of Water. If you wear my ring, the rest of us will know that you're acting on my behalf. Get someone to take over my duties so that I can take the ornament back. One of us is always keeping an eye on the marketplace, but I don't know whose turn it is. You had better go talk to all those standing around there. Once the right man sees my aquamarine ring on you, he will let you know. Tell him to see to it that somebody else takes over here at the harbor.
Okay.
Got my own opinion. We can only wait and see.
Oh, come on, how come he won't let me help me join a blah 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 blah?
Some problems solve themselves.
About those missing people.
I believe this is gonna change.
You don't have to ask.
Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
It's totally obvious.
Where did you pick that up?
I can take the ornament there for you.
I think I'd better take it there myself. But you could come with me. Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need to keep an eye on the harbor.
You really didn't deserve that.
Okay, let's see what all these are. Reefer. Players cannot leave the harbor. I am to show myself in the marketplace where not remaining to the bar. Warmer's gold dish. Boss. Weapons dealer. Snow creature. Oh yeah, that's. I don't know why this is current. I gave it back to him. Okay, I gotta wait for that. Okay. Alright.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
Anything involving fighting human enemies, I'm gonna hold off until I get some good armor. I'm gonna go talk to Martin, see what's up. And I'll start doing that sneak thief junk afterwards too.
You don't have to tell me that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Only in
Hey!
Hey!
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it. And some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer could be found with the bandits.
All the crates still there?
Don't touch anything or I'll call the watch. Got it?
Excuse you? Where you walking right between? We're having a conversation here, fella.
About the weapons dealer?
Show me what you have.
I found this rapier with the bandits. The letter F is carved on the pommel.
And? What else?
That's all.
That isn't enough. That could be almost anyone in the upper quarter. It looks as though you'll have to follow the trail of the bandits and the weapons delivery farther until we find out who's behind it.
Okay.
Maybe you should talk to Vatras again.
Oh, I saw a spelling error there.
That's all just
A-G-I-A-N instead of A-G-A-I-N. Agian. Okay. Alright, members of the mercenaries, information. Still tell us missing people. Most people in this Harbor. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sleep here so that way I see everything. I'm going to see if we get Lars to help me join one of the communities.
I couldn't care less.
I have my own opinion about that.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I lost it myself. That's what I've always said.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That's not what I heard. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Better watch out.
But it's gonna get even worse.
Here we go. Yeah, there is a way for them to help you join. Otherwise, like join the
If I hadn't seen it with my
joining
own eyes.
cloister at the monastery to become a fire mage is very, very pricey. I don't have that money. I don't think I even will if I even sell everything I have. So doing this easy way will be the way to do it. Because all you have to do, if I recall correctly, is find an idol. And sure enough, I already have that idol in my inventory. So, rest until morning. I'm gonna go talk to Lyris again. Lyris. Oh. Alright, I'll talk to Vatras again just to see and if anything else. Maybe I should have asked him first, talk to him first before I did all this stuff.
That's not what I heard.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I'll have to talk to Vatras, I'll talk to Doran, because he's the key to all this. He gives you the quest. I did look this up a little while back, but I don't know the steps I have to take in order for that option to come up.
But he knows. Hey!
Tell me.
But I shall.
What
we, if one, therefore.
Okay, alright. Okay.
I've got no time for things like
Excuse me. Alright, so one of two things I have to do then. I'll talk to Doran here. If he offers nothing, I'll talk to Lars. If he doesn't offer anything, I'll go to the monastery and talk to that guy and see
These
if I
are
can
bad
circumvent
times.
that. That's the order of things. I'll say
He
okay.
better shut up.
Alright.
Everybody knows by now.
Yeah, that the weapons dealer, the stuff with Greg, I haven't forgotten about him yet. And the missing people I'm gonna do after the monastery. Oh, you get started with that junk. It's been a long time coming. Well, that's just the nature of RPGs with me. I meander a lot. I hear that word 1,000 more times every time I talk about this game. But you know, it's great just to get immersed in this world. And eventually I start getting fast travel things, so there won't be as much running around.
That's not what I heard.
What's this let go option? Oh yes, you could probably tell me.
Okay, let's go.
I cannot leave here.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what. That's okay. Time to head to the monastery. Actually, you know what? Let me look this up real quick. That way I'm not wasting anyone's time. I don't mind wasting my time, but my dear viewers, I don't want to waste yours. Is this the right? I don't think this is the right one. Okay, no, this is something different. Alright, let's. Here we go. I'll see here. Alright, here's a simple way to join the monastery. Here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Alright, well, there's something missing with Glarus, so I might have to help him deliver this junk. So, I just
Now that's typical, isn't it?
He can't keep anything to himself.
I think, yeah, I think I mucked up, so that's okay.
Really, how interesting.
Where's this awkward million?
Someone's got to do the work. That's what I've always said.
Who says things like that?
Alright, here we go.
You don't say.
It says he watches the marketplace, so I'll talk to Regis, see if he's part of it too. He might not be, but he never know. So Regis, how you doing?
Has anything exciting happened?
And then an honest citizen actually brought that stolen bow back to Bosper. That's odd. You'd think it's everyone for himself in times like these. But this man just drops in and returns that bow.
Alright, so he must be the keep track of Fred Smalls's good deeds guy. So it seems to have, it has to be someone that's just standing around doing nothing. Is it Bartok? It might be Ragnar too. Oh wait, no, he's the drunk guy.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not going. My knees are still shaking.
Okay, not him. No, I don't want to give him a beer. I'll have Ulf take me, because I think you get experience points if you have someone guide you there.
That's terrible. I can't take care of everything.
He simply talks too much.
Hey, you.
And it's going to get even worse.
So, doing all right?
What else do you want?
I witnessed it myself.
Okay,
If I
never mind.
hadn't seen it with my own eyes, these are bad times.
Someone's got to do the work. That's what I've always said.
And he works all day, too. He'd better shut up.
Who says things like that? That's not what I heard.
Don't tell this to anyone. Now that's typical, isn't it?
I don't believe that.
These are bad times.
Look who it is. Can't be one of the merchants.
These are bad times.
Why are you looking so doubtful?
I see that you bear the sign of the Ring
I guess
of
it is
Water.
one of the merchants.
So, are you a member too?
What if I am?
Then I would tell you that Lares wants to be relieved from his post down at the harbor.
Fine. If that's so, I'll see to it that somebody deals with it.
I see.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Okay then.
Go away, don't tell me
Well, that was easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Or easy breezy if you want. Okie dokie. Alright, well, let's have Laris take me to the dig site. Then maybe I could ask him then. I mean, I said I was gonna make progress, and I hope to, as things aren't going according to plan.
That's not what I heard.
It's not going to Keikaku, that's for certain.
You don't say. He can't keep anything to himself.
Alright. Alright, Laris, let's go. Go drop up your stinking
Hey, you!
ornament.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I have talked to Baltram. He will find someone to relieve you.
Ah, very good. Then we can finally leave here. You had better keep my aquamarine ring for now. I assume it will come in handy for you
thanks, pal.
until you get your own.
He says things like that.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
That's been known a long time.
Let us take Vatris's ornament back.
That's terrible.
Then let's go. Follow me.
Okay. Ona's farm is... Yeah, I didn't want to break the game, so... I mean, I might have broken it already by not talking to him first and getting an easy way into the monastery,
Who
but
says things like that?
let's just do this. They'll have him take me to Ona's farm. He's my guide, so I can lead all kinds of junk into in his way, and he'll take it out, and I'll get the XP for it.
And Enos, in his wisdom,
But
did so.
fortunately, well, you know, unfortunately for Laris and taking things down, fortunately for everyone else, I suppose, I already cleared the way. That was an epic journey we went on, the last days,
Everybody knows by now.
yesterday's stream. So this is gonna be an epic journey in and of itself. Just a bit uneventful. I mean, by this point, I was kind of hoping to get into the monastery, but I'll have them take to these places. Maybe it'll reset. If not, I will take a moment.
Now that we're no longer in town and cannot be overheard, let me tell you a little more.
Okay.
We are now going to take this ornament that you brought me back to Satyrus. You remember Satyrus,
He
don't
was
you?
the head of the war mages inside the colony. In the new camp.
Certainly. He was the leader of the water mages in the new camp.
We lads from the former new camp still have good relations with the water mages. Even Lee will still protect the water mages against any danger today if it's within his power. To keep up the contact with the water mages, I'm in town most of the time, working together with Vatris. And this is the armor that is issued to each of us by the water mages. The members of the Ring of Water have been wearing such armor since
That's such
before
cool
the
looking
Orc
armor. I
Wars.
want some
What
armor.
is Cavalorn's part in this? He wasn't a follower of the new camp as far as I know.
You are right. Our community has grown. Even I do not know how many there are by now. But let us move on. I want to get further away from the city. We can talk more about it later.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Okay, let's go. And hopefully I get some of that. I think you do. But I'm not sure how good it is compared to like the stuff you get from the factions. If you want cool looking armor, the stuff in the first game was really cool. I especially like the stuff from the sect camp. That stuff was really stylish. They were a lot like the paladins are in this game. Or it's better to say, the paladins in this game are like the ones from the sect, where they are strength/magic users. Because the old camps were the fire mages and like pure melee dudes. Actually, kind of all the factions were the same, except for the sect guys, because they could learn magic.
What's wrong? Are you still holding up?
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
They could learn magic, but up to a certain circle. I think it was 3 or 4. But if you joined the new camp, you could become a water mage. But you became it later on. And in the old camp, you could become a god or a fire mage. So if you wanted to do magic, you would join the old camp because you got there faster. But if you want to be a water mage, you still do magic, but you would be behind the fire mages in terms of progression. And also the new camp also have like the mercenaries, which are their god equivalent. They got better armor though, because they're like super duper heavy duty armor that the old camp got, and it was theoretically the best armor in the game, but it wasn't in the game. There was armor called Minecrawler armor that you got later on in the game that ended up being the de facto best armor. Our buddy Wolf there, if I recall correctly, is the one who made it for you. You had to collect Minecrawler plates. Then drop them off, and then he made it for you. It took a couple days in time, so you just rested, you got it up, and then you were pretty darn powerful.
Don't you break down on me now.
Stella, we're not
Stop
fighting
blabbing.
anything.
Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay close behind me.
Exactamundo. You know, the greatest armor in the game was like the very last like end game armor that you wore through that crummy end game dungeon. It was called the ore armor. You saw it in the beginning cinematic. It's the armor that sustained poor Fred Smalls here as he laid on the rubble, and then when he got summoned by Zardas, it exploded into dust. I could leave that Shadow Beast to him, but I want to get the horns.
The water mages are all beside themselves. They've been digging at an excavation site in the northeast for weeks. It's anybody's guess what they're trying to find there. It all started when the earth began trembling like it did in the worst times of the barrier. Horrible stone creatures emerged from the ground, slaying everyone who went within 100 feet of them. The water mages took the matter in hand and destroyed those hostile invaders. And now they're digging down there, searching for an explanation for these strange events. But you will soon see for yourself.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Oh wow, I missed all these dungeons, all these mushrooms. All these dungeons right here, under this tree. Oh, that's right, I nearly forgot it was dark when I came this way, so of course I missed it. Never venture outside when it's dark, as Alan Wake has shown. Bunch of taken out here. Now you just miss all the goodies on the ground. And even greater danger, because who doesn't like treasure? Or, you know, supplies. Eat 50 of these dark mushrooms. Gain 5 permanent mana.
Can you still go on?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
At least he stops and makes sure you're okay, so he's very considerate that way, but I'm fine. We didn't even get into combat. In the combat we would have gotten in are easy. Oh, sorry about that audio bug there. At least it was very, very brief. Now we're going off the way. Last time we went down this road. Ooh, fireweed. Down that way. Now we're going this way. I have not been this way, so...
Right. It could get dangerous here.
Let's move on.
Keep back a little.
Alright, well, I'll save it just in case. Oh, they're the snappers. Yep. This, I can't take these guys on. I'm gonna get XP for this. Not so tough now, are you, you stinking snappers? Any bad guy monsters I could pull this way? Actually, yeah, let's take out these lizards. Guys, help me! No, don't you run away. Hey!
We're here. Here. Take the ornament.
Oh my
The
goodness.
water mages must be in there
that
somewhere.
backfired in my face.
Take it to them. If you should meet any beast down in that hole in the ground that look like they're too much for you, flee forward to Satyrus. He'll take care of the beast for you. I need to go back. And one more thing. Don't even think about strolling around for long with this ornament. Go directly to Satyrus.
I might do that, because
See
I
you.
muck about. I'll save it again. I'm gonna go take care of those,
Wait a minute.
Okay, no, never mind. I'll take care of these. Well, no, I'll take care of this first. There's nothing to muck around, so I won't muck around. Up all directions. I'll curb my my explorer spirit. This is all new. They added the heck out of this. Looks great. Yeah, those stone sentinels, we're gonna be fighting a lot of those in the expansion area. As
Nothing there.
Vatra said, we have to join a faction and talk to Lord Hagen. We're not gonna get to this the DLC area, the expansion area. It's not DLC, darn it. The expansion area until chapter 2, which is when you talk to Lord Hagen. It transitions to chapter 2 automatically. Whoa! Be careful, I don't want to get mucked up in here. There we go. Alright, save it, just in case. Check those corners for those tablets. Well, I'm glad I saved it, 'cause holy moly. That would have whooped me good.
Nothing to be
Remember I
had
used
there.
to do like next to nothing in terms of damage against them? Now look at that. Destroyed them in 2 hits. Depending on like my RNG. I'm gonna do a slightly bit more damage. Alright. Feel refreshed. Delicious. Save it again. Can't be too careful. Now, moving up in the world, my friends. Moving on up. You do have to be careful though, because I think they introduced traps and unlike Skyrim, these traps instantly kill you. Attack you dead. And that right there, that's the teleportation pad. So I think it might be the very first one. I'm gonna save it just in case. When I go to Laz, that's Laz. I'm gonna have him take me to the farm. Then hopefully after that, I can ask him about joining the stuff. Stuff and things. As you've seen, when always look in the corners. If you learn anything from watching me play this game, it pays to look in corners and go off the beaten path.
Are you mad? Get out of here. It's too dangerous in these vaults for a would-be adventurer. But say, don't I know you? Of course, you bastard. Don't think that I could have forgotten how you betrayed us in the new camp.
Here we go. They were gonna blow up the barrier with this ore, and that's the soup. That's the ore I was just talking about. The best arm in the game, and that sword is what you had to use to defeat the sleeper. If you were a mage, it gets turned into the wave of death spell. It's extremely powerful. Excuse me. So mad. How dare you?
You drained our
Smart.
mound of ore of all magic power, and then simply disappeared. What exactly did you think you were doing?
It was necessary. Without the power of the ore, I could never have defeated the sleeper.
What sort of drivel is that? Sleeper? Defeated? Do you have the slightest idea what you have done? You have confused the structure of magic so much that it could be heard back in Corinus. Count yourself lucky that the barrier simply collapsed one day.
Sure.
What are you complaining about? It all worked out all right.
Mind your tongue. What the blazes do you want here anyway?
Boiling.
I came here with Lars.
Lares?
Also,
really?
it is Lares.
Where is he?
I'm alone. Lars went back to the city.
Or is it Lares?
What?
Lares
And he
Lares.
sent you to us alone?
I guess I've been saying
What
it
was he
correctly
thinking?
despite saying it different ways.
I brought your ornament.
What in all the world is that supposed to mean? Who gave you that? Don't tell me that Laris simply handed it over to you.
Come off it now. I brought it to you. You do want it, don't you?
Certainly. But it disturbs me that you have your hand in the game once again.
Yes,
Why are
Gothic
you
II.
making such a big deal about that old business with the ore mound? After all, I already worked for you back then, and you can't say that I was unreliable.
And what did it ultimately get me? Just don't think that I trust you.
What are you doing down here?
These halls conceal ancient secrets. Mysterious secrets. The inscriptions and murals indicate a very ancient culture. Everything you can see here is written in a language completely unknown to us. We are
Including
only
those
just
tablets, I
beginning
didn't
to
find
learn it and grasp its meaning.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
What? How do you know about that? Who? Lares? I will kill him. He has broken our first rule. Speak to no one about the Ring of Water. I don't know what I should say. I only trust you where I can keep an eye on you.
It was Vatras who told me about the ring.
What? Vatras? Wonderful. Of all the water mages on the island, you run into the one who doesn't know you. I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid this time.
I'll make an effort. Why is this ornament so important to you?
It is the key to a portal. I shall not tell you more.
Okay.
Since there's no way of stopping you from keeping the other mages from doing their work, you might as well take a message from me to one of them. Tell Riordian that I wish to see him here. He's in the rear part of the vault. You will find him there.
Alright, well, since I'm here, I'm making progress, just not the progress I was hoping for. But hey, it's alright. We're probably gonna go to Orin's farm again. Alright, well, you know how I am. He's right. Is this for Ordian? It is. Okay, well, not yet. That message can wait. Of course, knowing my luck, I'll run further into the vault and get cacked. But hey, you know me. This is why I have the power of saving on my side. Wait a minute, did I see that? Alright. I actually have to observe where I'm looking instead of just looking at it. It's like, oh, nothing there. That's kind of ominous, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to save it before I jump in there. Or I know I'm jumping to my doom. Okay, there we go. This chamber looks a lot like the one you fight the sleeper in, albeit very small.
From me.
That was quite obvious.
But yeah, I can't stress enough how junk that last dungeon was. Like, there are a couple of YouTubers out there who reviewed it, and they basically say, yeah, this game is great until that last dungeon. When you get to that last dungeon, it's like, okay, turn the game off, you didn't miss anything. And I'm inclined to agree. Like, up until that point, it's super duper good. And all you need to do is, like, you ran through a dungeon and you defeated the sleeper. That's it. Like, the beginning of this game is oh, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. The voiceover is that's at the beginning of the game. That's all you need to know. You summed up the ending just fine. So, get to the beginning of the sleeper dungeon, quit, boot up this game, you find out what happened, then you get to play a superior version of that game. The setting is not as interesting with all the different prison camps, but mechanically, I think this game's a bit better.
Hey, you!
Hey, you!
What are you doing?
I'm studying the culture of the ancient people.
Oh my goodness.
Based on the inscriptions, they lived long before our time.
One guy
I don't know exactly when they erected these halls, but their civilization was highly developed.
I like his
they
voice,
built
though,
a city
so
on the other side of the mountains, and a temple for Adonos.
A lost city on the island of Corinus?
Yes. Until now, we lived in the belief that we knew the whole island. We assumed that the entire northeast of the island was one enormous mountain
no
range.
Airships or anything
but we
like
were
that in
wrong.
the setting, so
Behind
you have to
these
rely
mountains
on
lies a valley.
and all that stuff to
The
map
city of the
out all these
ancient people
areas.
was
And
located
since
there.
Island is kind of
I would only
dangerous
too
with the
gladly
valley
see the
mines and
buildings
all
of the
that.
city,
It makes
but they have
sense they didn't
probably
know it was
fallen to
there.
dust long ago.
How old do you think this place is?
Well, I still can't say exactly, but it must be several hundred years old.
Vatras gave me this amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisp.
Ah, a rare artifact. You can use it to train the will-o'-the-wisp. Do you know that?
Can you help me with that?
Gladly. I've worked with this sort of magic for a long time.
Show me how to train my will-o'-the-wisp.
What should your will-o'-the-wisp search for?
Okay, so it does cost LP. I'm not going to do that yet. It's not really... I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I think you get more options the further you continue onward.
Sachiras wants to see you.
Has he gotten further with his investigation? Then I will go to him immediately. If you want to learn more about this complex, talk to Nefarious. You'll find him farther back in these vaults.
His parents knew how to pick a name. How you doing? My name's Nefarious. My friends call me trustworthy.
We can only wait and see.
There are probably a million hidden switches in here that I'm just not looking for.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Busy?
These vaults are one big mystery for me. It's hard to imagine that no one else found them before now.
Well, they didn't have
We
the
were able to
expansion
uncover the entrance without
installed.
difficulty. People are so occupied with their daily routine that no one looked more closely at this structure. I have no other explanation for it.
What is your task here?
I'm trying to find out where this round portal leads. Besides that, I help Nefarious look for the missing ornament. It is certain that this portal leads to another part of the island that we do not yet know. I can't remember ever having heard or read about that.
You really want to go through the portal?
Of course.
Let's make a conversation.
Assuming we
really
find
wanna go
that
through the
missing
portal,
ornament,
too.
that is. I admit, it is a somewhat risky business. But we must absolutely find out what it has to do with these constant earthquakes.
So, the earthquakes, what they did, and is what they did was the earthquakes came, which causes the structures to blast up through the ground. They used this plot point again in Risen, which is basically just like a remade version of this game, but Magic, it wasn't as good. The Magic was more like if you ever watched Avatar: The Airbender, because everything goes back to that one. You basically cast it with like by punching the air. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but suffice it to say, it was more like just like a ranged weapon compared to like having all these fun special effects. And it was more utility too, but it wasn't as interesting. The monastery questline was really fun though, but look at my bowstring. But it just, Magic in that game was supremely disappointing.
What do you know about the earthquakes?
Something on the other side is causing them. The source is probably also causing the stone sentinels to awaken. But that isn't my job. Satyrus and Kronos can tell you more about that.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna ask them.
What do you think you will find over there?
I'm really not sure.
Mountains
I
of
suspect that on the other side there
gold.
will be a structure similar to this one, and a counterpart to this portal. Everything
I'm
else
getting
we shall
distracted by
see
my
when we get
bowstring
there.
doing that. It has a life of its own, my bow. It's breathing.
What is the fastest way back to the city?
I recommend you go back the same way you came. But you could also... No, that would be too dangerous.
Out with it.
Well, the builders of these halls had their own method of traveling. As far as we can tell,
here it
they
goes.
can teleport.
That's nothing special.
The teleporter stones that we found here in Corinus are special indeed. It seems as though the teleporter stone here in these halls may lead to the harbor city. However, none of us had the courage to try it.
Well, I'll try. I'll be a guinea pig.
Where's this teleporter stone?
There is a door in the basin room. I have locked it up behind there.
Give me the key. I want to take a look at this thing.
Really? But I take no responsibility for
Sorry
it.
about that.
Give it here.
If you say so, here it is.
I should have Booth keep an overall count of how many times I hit my mic stand. Yeah, I don't have much room in my room, so I have it attached to the desk to the left of me. I really want to get like a big one where I could just have it come downward from above me, but that's not in the cards. But you know, it's okay. I do it every so often, but I think I'm pretty decent. Happened a couple times a stream. So, but you could go through my streams, hint, 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 and you could see you could listen for how many times I did it. I'll use my smiley face today. I could get in contact with Reen. I thought about having some more facial animation, facial looks and outfits. Because of my obligations, I'm gonna have a little bit more spending money, so I could get spruce up my channel a bit, and maybe get some streaming equipment, so I can quickly switch between different things. And I could put throw up an image on OBS, so if I ever play a risque game, I could just push a button and boom, covers up the screen.
Where are the other teleporter stones?
So far, we've only found one other somewhere in the middle of Corinus, near the Dead Harpy Tavern.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there, I'll be at your disposal.
That's just his way of saying, when you get to chapter 2, I can teach you some stuff. Mmm, delicious. Again, this does nothing mechanically, but just some little fun thing you can do. So
What with?
So you make your runes, your magic runes with this one. You need materials like the quartz stuff I've been finding and all that stuff. It's a sulfur. Looks like dwarf.
Everything all right?
It's very brave of you to just walk in here.
What are you doing here?
I'm studying the language of the builders. The language is the key to understanding the ancient people. Each one of us must learn it, or this expedition will be over before it even begins. The builders use stone tablets to pass on their knowledge. Unfortunately, many of them are broken or were stolen long ago.
That'll be nice.
What's on these stone tablets, then?
They contain the collected knowledge of the ancient people. Some of them increase knowledge of combat and magic by magical means. For someone who can read the tablets, they are a real treasure.
Yep, this is why this game increases the LP cost and decrease the amount of stats you get from potions. It's because of these tablets. Like, I spent 20 LP on brewing dexterity potions, and the amount of dexterity I've gotten from those potions is at least 30. So its return on its investment is very high. And I'm not even done collecting all the berries and goodies and all that stuff, because I have an entire other landmass to collect them in. And same thing with these things. I think it's like 10, 15, and 20. So what is that? 45 points, if even that. Like, I don't know exactly how much it costs, but then you get all these stat upgrades, which amounts to like 100 LP. So it's well worth learning these languages.
Can you teach me to read the language?
Well, why not? I'll gladly pass on my knowledge to you.
Teach me that language.
We'll start with something easy. To begin with, I can teach you the language of the peasants. As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it.
Okay, so it's 5, 10, and 15, I think. Oh, whatever.
Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery
some
for
good progress here, folks. I'm excited. All right, let's see here. Save it. Pretty cool. Alright, watch this. Alright, so. Okay, see that? That's my normal stance I've had this entire game. Well, most of the game. Alright, so 51. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious me. Alright, so I'm just going to stick with that one for now, but the next one's probably going to cost me 10. I probably can't even get it yet until the next area, so I'll just keep it as is. Life energy. Magic. Archery. I don't think I can watch this yet. Nope.
I can't read that.
I think this is just 1. Or 2. Hey! 15 strength, so my melee damage is going up just a little bit. At least I can get back to the city real quick. I'm gonna go talk to Satyrus and see what else he wants me to do. Running, running, running.
Hey, you!
Hey, you!
What sort of strange earthquakes are those?
That is one of the puzzles I am trying to solve. The structure of magic is being disturbed somewhere behind these mountains. Quite obviously, someone is trying with all of his might to break a powerful magic. I fear it will not be long before the entire island is plagued by these tremors.
I know who it is.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
So that you can once again interfere with the magical structure?
Yeah.
No, I have no time for such games.
Found out anything new?
It has been confirmed. The ancient culture did indeed believe in Adonos.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's try out this teleportation pad. So all those ruins we've been finding all over the island. I guess it was the other side. Have to do with the with my teleportation magic. Where I can't remember if they're in the original game. Because in first game you got teleportation runes that you just warp between the camps, no problem. Easy peasy, but in this game, I'm not sure the original game had them, but this game obviously added them. I just wasn't sure if this was... Oh! Just wasn't sure if the thing I got was strictly for this area. Okay, check the corners for any tablets or anything like that. Now we can read them. Okay, what's this? David? Jeez, that was a long one. Quartz, mana, arrows. Wasn't the best stuff. So it goes. I made all these like junk in these chests have made me a liar. Cause I said, oh yeah, you get good stuff in here. No, apparently not. I guess I misremembered. Thanks for making a fool out of me, game. How dare you? I don't know why this is graded there. Oh, whatever. Holy moly! Help! I'm being harassed by a orc. I'll run back to my pal there. Thankfully, this is just a regular wolf, and that orc keeps missing me.
Come here, you filthy beast. Another one of those things. Alarm!
Let's probably heal up first now.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those things.
Hey! Goodness gracious me! I'm sorry, Mika. You got whooped. Let's take my money back now. Yeah, rip. Boy, that was an event. Jeez. That took me by surprise. That was pretty good. Touche game, you got me. You pulled one over. Alright. I'm gonna go back in that cave and see what kind of junk they're having there.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Then I'm gonna talk to Lars again.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's an open secret.
I think it's probably Lars, because Lars is Lars. Like Lars Van Trier. But, could be mistaken. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, now we can explore the rest of this cave. Thankfully, that was just a scout. Those, no, it wasn't a scout. A warrior that was. Yeah, those guys are tough. Thank goodness it wasn't elite. Elite will attack me one shot. Not bad, actually. Always use more of everything. More arrows, more. Kind of annoyed that I did less damage with my bow than I did my sword. It kind of makes sense because it's 120 damage versus 65 with my breathing. It's even breathing in the stinking preview there. What is going on? Guys, I think my bow's broken. Maybe it just has cardiovascular problems and has to take big deep breaths. Or maybe it's just out of breath from all the use it's been getting, which isn't a lot, so it makes me wonder if it's just out of shape.
I won't tell her a thing from
Which is
now
fine too. The more use I get out of it, maybe it'll be okay. Get that stamina back.
These are bad times.
Let's go talk to Lars and tell him I did what he wanted me to do. Alright, that's interesting. I'm glad I found that. I asked about that thing. Oh, actually, I'll go talk to Vatras and see if he has anything to say.
And Enos, in his wisdom.
I don't know, there's nothing. I don't think you get anything for donations to Adanos. Oh, speaking of donations, I'm gonna head to that shrine real quick and get dexterity. Always use more. Do that before I join up the fire mages, so I can.
Where did you pick that up then?
Try to max out my dexterity best I can. Then the rest I can get from potions and all that sort of thing. Kind of want to get 100, but doesn't really matter to me. There's only so many King Sorrels in the game, and I kind of want to increase my magic magic power with potions too. Or I trained it up to 60 or whatever the next echelon, the next step I should say. Echelon makes it sound more important than it actually is. The next tier of paying for LP. It's 2 for 1 and 5 for 10 is a bit steep, but then it gets more expensive after that. I'm gonna try to avoid that with all the by using potions and the tablets and all that sort of thing. Okay, let's save it for. Okay, give me dexterity. No. I mean, for all I know, I can't get dexterity anymore, but I'll just keep trying. I mean, strength isn't bad either. It helps my melee damage, but Oh, there you go. See? Thank you, Enos, my kind friend. The more I get of that, the less I have to use with potions. And as you saw, you can get stats with potion, with thingies here, tablets. So really, I don't think I need to get any more dexterity from him. Because the highest pickpocketing thing is 120. That's a pick. I don't need a pick. That's a. What do you mean a pick? That's a hoe. Or maybe it's called a pick in Europe. But in the U.S., that's a hoe. Use it to till the land with. Let's go talk to Lares, let him know, and maybe now I can help. He can help me get in good with the monastery. Otherwise, it's going to be an expensive proposition. But I will go through it. The things I do for magic.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Very powerful, though. Very, very powerful.
Get that from me.
Who says things like that?
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I won't tell her a thing now.
Loris, give me your armor. I'm tired of looking at this gross stuff. Armor's awful, I tell ya.
Hey!
Hey!
I don't believe that.
Is it really true?
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
No, but I've heard of them. The water mages aren't too sure about those things yet.
I've given it a try.
Of course you have. You're not afraid of anything, are you? Well, if you want to use the things, go ask Orlin, the tavern owner, whether he'll let you into his boarded-up cave. I think he has hidden one of the teleporter stones for the water mages near his tavern.
Oh, that's right next to
Walk out of the eastern city gate and simply follow the path.
Yeah, it's right next to that cave with all those goblin skeletons were. Behind that small little graveyard.
You don't say.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
To Onar's farm.
Then let's go. Follow me.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Okay, maybe this will work. There are console commands that I do because I really do want to try getting in the other way. Like I said, it's expensive, but I think I'll be missing out on XP too. And frankly, I never did the easy way, so I kind of want to see it. You can reset NPCs, just different kind of console commands. If that were the case, then I might do it off stream, so that no one needs to see that rubbish. And I could just do the monastery stuff next stream.
That's what I've always. Everybody knows by now.
I really want to do it now, though.
Really? How interested or shut up?
I'm hoping this resets them. However.
That's an open secret. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
These are bad. I can't take care of everything.
I don't know why I did that. I don't think this is part of the. I think this is part of the base game. That's why I'm hoping it resets. Yeah, see, he's not even jumping into his armor. Because he's still technically not part of the Ring of Water. He's still just part of the mercenaries, acting as a lookout for Lee. That's okay. Let's go on for a nice run with Laris. Then when I get to the
there's another of those scummy beasts.
I guess they spawn some in. XP for me. Well, I'm there. I know who to talk to. Who's also part of the Ring of Water. That way I can learn more about the missing peoples. Oh, Greg actually moved. Okay, good. Well, there's spawning new stuff in when going for run here. Interesting. I forgot they did that. So there's even more of them over here.
So, here we are. So, the rest of the way you can manage alone. I have to get back to the city. I've got a few things to take care of. Just follow this road here. And remember, stand up for yourself and don't take any crap, and it'll be smooth sailing.
Okay, good. Well, that worked out. I have to run all the way there.
Wait a minute. About those missing people.
Oh, dang it. Alright, well, I guess I go on the hard way then. Have your meat, thank you kindly. Well, instead of running all the way back, I'll just get the teleportation. Why did everything respawn? I didn't switch chapters. Get more use out of my breathing bow. Is that drinking contest done yet? Dang it.
There you are, finally. I've been waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
This time, Randolph has won. Rookar must have been having a bad day. So, well, I hope that was the last time. I don't want that kind of to-do in my house ever again, remember that.
Wait a minute. Hangover?
No, I feel fine, really. It finally worked this time. Thanks again for your money. Here, take it back. Looks like Rookar won't be getting up anytime soon.
Good, that cheating fool.
You seem to have bitten off more than you can chew.
Here's your money, and not one word more.
Look who's just turned up. The farmer boy. You're just in time.
Who are you anyway?
That's none of your business. If I wanted to tell you who I am, I'd have done it already. Got it?
What do you want from me? Are you still having problems with the city guards?
I'll give you problems, you punk. I'm looking for a fellow. He isn't anywhere to be found in the city, and these losers here don't have a clue either. He's thin, dark-haired, and he usually wears red armor. As far as I know, he used to be a prisoner in the colony. I think his name starts with a D.
Dexter.
Is his name maybe Dexter?
It could be that that's his name. I'm not sure. I probably only know when I see him.
Anything else?
Yeah, you big mouth. Is there something else? I need weapons, I need provisions, and gold wouldn't be bad either.
Gold? We all want gold.
Could be. And what would you do with it? Drink your way through it in the tavern, or blow it in the brothel if I'm any judge.
And you have a better plan, huh?
You would crawl under a rock if you knew all I've done. So none of that cheek, or I'll shut your big mouth for you.
Fucking big for a guy who needs my help.
Didn't you find a weapons dealer in the city?
You can't be serious. They only have junk.
Here's 10 gold coins.
You poor sucker. You can keep your dough. I have a better idea. There's a cave not far from here. I've been around here before and I buried my stuff in a few places. The cave is too dangerous for me alone. I want you to help me with it.
Let's visit the cave.
Come with me.
I guess we're helping Greg now. I'll get that teleportation stone. I gotta figure out why I can't ask Glarus for help. Kinda peeved at it though. Unfortunately, when I was doing some research, just looking things up, Greg doesn't give you XP if he cacks things. So I have to stay on my game if I wanna get that delicious XP. But I think I cleared this place out.
Here's the cave. And here's a pick for you. I buried the stuff somewhere in there. X marks the spot. What are you waiting for? Go inside and get the stuff.
What about you then?
Someone has to guard our backs. And now, in you go.
Well, I guess I used a pick instead of a shovel. Well, you know, you call me a wimp, but you're afraid of a bunch of little goblins. And I did this far lower level. Okay, this wasn't the side, it was the other side. Oh yeah, no respect. Not moving up in the world, too.
I think I've found something.
Alright, not bad. There's a much more elaborate animation in Risen, but having the thing just appear after a couple hits with a pickaxe is fine by me. Oh, he's changed.
What took you so long? Found anything yet?
Yes, I dug up a small bag of gold.
Give it here.
Here you are.
Great, so they're still there. You're not all that useless after all. Okay, listen. I've buried even more, and I want you to get it for me. Let's see. There's an islet in the small lake with the two waterfalls. One of my caches should be there. There are two more spots where I buried something further up, in the high pastures. One spot is behind the farm up there, and the other one's next to the entrance to the pass by the waterfalls. There are stairs leading down from the fields of the farmer up there to those of the landowner. There's another cache in the hollow where the stairs end. I'll wait for you at the crossroads by the landowner's fields. Don't fail me. You'll regret that, Buster.
Alright, well, I have other things to do right now, so you could wait, Greg. You went so fast, you could take your lazy butt over there and dig them up yourself. Want my help? I do so at my leisure. Get that teleportation stone and figure out why I can't join the monastery the easy way.
I'm not telling you anything new.
No one really.
That doesn't surprise me.
Can't rely on that.
Do you know that fellow with the eye patch?
I've seen him here before. Nasty piece of work.
No time for things
Back
like that.
then, he moved into one of my upstairs rooms, along with a huge crate. He had to be constantly nagged about paying the rent for his room. And even then, he took his own sweet time about it. Then, one day, he vanished, just like that, along with the crate. I don't want anything to do with the likes
Always
of
got
him.
to deal with that sweet time stuff with me.
I couldn't care less.
Am I being paranoid, or are you staring at my ring?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
That's no secret.
That's not what I heard.
Man, I belong to the Ring of Water.
Do you now? Hard to believe they'd pick such a moron. What do you want?
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
Are you out of your mind? As long as none of the water mages swear to me that there's no danger, I'm not going anywhere near those things. They ordered me to hide one of those teleporter stones, and well, apart from that, I'm staying well away from them.
No time for things like that.
Where is this teleporter stone?
There's a cave to the south, not far from my tavern. That's where the water mages found one of those things.
Hope it's not guided by an orc.
Can I have a look at this teleporter stone?
I don't care. Here's the key. Oh, I've blocked the entrance.
I couldn't care less. Maybe I shouldn't have said, man, I'm part of the water. Ring of water. That's why he probably called me an idiot. But hey, whatever. What's done is done. Maybe Fred Smalls is a bit of a silly goof. But there's no one else. That's not for other people to judge. Only I could call him a silly goof. Need more of those. Make potions with them. Metal knotweed. Very important. Oh, wrong way. It's this one right here. The stone tablet in front of it. Heckin' yeah. And oh wow. Goodies. I like goodies. Okay, here we go. Where's this one leading? Okay. I think they all lead to Corinus. Okay, so they all lead to the temple, and the one in the temple leads to Corinus. Kinda makes sense, I suppose. Alright, I want to see what's going on here with this Alaris business.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. Someone's gotta do the work.
Hey!
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Who are you, the
Don't tell this
Fonzie?
to anyone.
Who says things like that?
Look at those textures. Heck yeah. It kills me too. No, it happens. Like I'm just making a joke, but you know, it kills me. Like a lot of these textures are just fine, and sometimes you come across one that they was improperly or mistakenly textured that way, and just it stands out. Bit of the charm, I suppose, but yeah, just it sticks out when you see it. Like, oh, that looks really nice. Oh, then you come across this nightmare.
That's not what I heard.
That's all just gossip.
Stuff the layers again.
Hey, you! About the...
Oh. Maybe I'll have to talk to Valtress again. I just want to try this out.
That was obvious all along.
If I can't get this working, maybe I can do that thing.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Do some console commands.
Nobody.
And I think maybe instead of just streaming all that stuff, I'll just record it. Like I said, I don't want to waste anyone's time trying to get this stuff to work. Normally I wouldn't care, but like I said, I really want to do it this way because I've never done it before.
Chaos were equal.
Maybe because of the same reasons that broke.
But I shall
skip all this. Maybe I can help.
But you will. They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus. We suspect that those ruins might contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
No, skipping this one's no good.
Tell me more about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the order if one of the therefore.
Alright. Okay, I think it is busted. So, I'm not going to end it quite yet. That's why I said I was going to show you the area with the Paladin ship. So I'm going to do just that. And there's a couple of NPCs along the way I could talk to. I think they involved in the part of the missing person quest. So I will do that. And after that,
He can't keep anything.
I'll try to fix things.
That's terrible.
That's nothing.
So it'll be a shorter stream,
It's an open secret.
at least in terms of other streams involved in this
Honestly, I
game.
witnessed it myself.
That's no secret.
Kind of glad I average around 2 hours. I mean, I would like to do a lot more long streams like I did with Booth and Grim Dawn and my Gothic-a-thon I did yesterday. But I just don't know what's going to go on with my obligations. So, I'm going to have to start playing things by ear for a little bit. Since these are on the ground, like I mentioned earlier, for me to take, I just don't want to take something and get in trouble with the people nearby. But I think if it's on the ground, it's fair game. Deeper clan. Here's a farm.
You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Are they stealing all your haul?
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want.
How did I
Last
guess
week,
that?
they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Yeah, it's terrible, man.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I agree. You know, they don't seem to care about anything. But we'll find out why. But still, doesn't mean they can't turn up their. They still doesn't mean they can't also help out the small people.
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do.
Maybe Martin can help.
Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
Ask him about that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
I don't think you could call these things boats. They look... Okay, let's just buy the fantasy of these things actually being boats.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
Where I had to drop off that package.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Okay. Actually, I was asking how the fish are biting.
Hey!
How the fish are biting.
So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
Yeah, waxing poetic there, buddy. Didn't think you had it in you. All right, well, yeah. 46. See how many times I can do this. Keep track of it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I get this proper on the proper side? It's not. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This so janky. I don't know why they perfected it in the first game. I remember now they did have also those ovens too, but I think it was like in 1 or 2 places. I'm not even sure you can interact with them. I'll cook one, see how long the sound loops. Because in the first game it doesn't loop all the time. Oh, loops. That's good. That's a pretty satisfying frying sound though. Go fry up some something on the pan right now. Speaking of which, if you don't have a cast iron pan, especially ones from early 20th century when they machined them. Oh, they're so good. So good. They're easy to maintain and they have so many uses. You can flash fry the surfaces of meat and throw in the oven and you can cook it. They're so great. I highly recommend them. You just have to make sure you season it, and when you cook with it, use a proper amount of fat. I have 2 of them. I have a bigger one and a smaller one. And when I feel like being decadent for breakfast, I use that small one to make a Dutch pancake or Dutch oven pancake. So those ones where they puff up on the sides and like thin in the middle, and there's like a reservoir of delicious, terrible butter in the middle. So it's I have one for savory, salty, and one for sweet. Yeah, these things do a lot of damage. I can't even skin them either. The bum. Pirate's Cutlass. Those are worth a lot. At least 100 gold. These fish are kind of rotten, but it's okay. Well, at least the flies stuck around. I just have that lady put in her stew. Told you come this way to look at the boat, and I mean the ship, and I haven't barely looked at it. You can tell it's pretty impressive because the music changed. It's a nice track though. I like it. See, there's some fish soup. Chug. I'm gonna get onto the boat. Actually, if I try to go on the boat, they'll kill me. But if I'm a fire mage, I can just walk right on. They have to kiss my keister, so I stand above them in the social hierarchy. It's gonna be glorious, my friends. I'd be well on my way if I wasn't having issues with the lads and him introducing me. Kind of frustrating, honestly, but This is the big boat. It has cannons too, so it's a reformation that this is an age of cannons and gunpowder. Guess they haven't made it portable yet. If I wanted to, I could beat this dude up and use Oblivion, but I'm not going to, because I probably wouldn't be able to beat him up. Min-max says, the real min-max is not this half-butt thing I'm trying to do, is they like to beat up everyone in the game. Get a bunch of those Oblivion spells, or, you know, some other means, because you do get a fat chunk of XP for doing so. And this is the boat. I'm just gonna see what's going on at the end of the key here, see if there's any like treasures I can steal. Probably call it there tonight. At least for the stream. Me playing this game, probably not. So I do want to show off what it's like to be in a monastery cloister and the path, the trials and tribulations it takes for you to be a fire mage. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not a very popular one. Class. Well, hey now, it was worth coming this way. Nice, Slump of War. Those are rare. Make some magical weapons with them. If I knew how to forge. Yeah, saw. Nice. Bunch of bolts I'm not going to use, but hey. Just, I could use the money though. Let's do one more rusty sword. Still sells for a decent amount. Too bad I can't loot this cannon and sell it. Yeah, it's always worth checking these places out. I mean, I like exploring for the sake of exploration, but sometimes it is nice to, woo, yeah, zoom. This is the Gothic space program. Let's try that again. Here we go. Ready for liftoff. Oh no, darn it. Get ready for liftoff. Alright, best not do that, because knowing me, I'm going to probably break it, and I'm going to jump through the world and blow up my game or something. Ugh. Well, I'm going to go stand near Laras because I have to muck around with them. But since I'm here, I might as well talk to Martin. See if I can help that fisherman out.
Hey, you! Tharum the fisherman has problems with the militia. The boys are constantly stealing from him.
And what do I have to do with it?
You have a certain amount of influence up here with the paladins. Tharum needs your protection. He's willing to give you a part of his catch for it.
I see what you mean. Fish. As if I didn't have enough crap to deal with. Tell your pal he should come to me and tell me exactly what's up with the militia. I'll take care of it.
You're alright, Martin. He's still a bit self-serving, but you know, he didn't have to help.
Hey! I know how to resolve your trouble with the militia.
Easy,
and how would that be?
Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, wants to hear your story about the militia and the fish.
And you think he can make the militia leave me alone?
At least that's what he said.
Great, thank you. I cannot give you much, but wait. I found this strange blue stone on one of the islands off the coast of Corinus. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but someone like you will certainly find a use for it.
Oh, an aquamarine, nice. believe that's used in the creation of an ice spell. Oh, by the way, speaking of spells, so there weren't really any ice spells in this game. There were a couple of them, like block of ice and like ice wave or something. But this game added a few of them, a few ice spells, because you know ice spells from water mages. Makes sense. Who would have thunk? Anyways, those spells they add are extremely powerful. Again, it's like the weapons. You want ones that cost the least amount of mana that do the maximum amount of damage. And some of the new ones, there's one called Lightning, I believe. Best spell in the game in terms of like proportions. Alright folks, let me go to the yapping for a few minutes. So I want to explain what's going on for next week, then I might call it there.
I wouldn't have done that.
And when I'm off, when I'm done streaming, I might talk to Laris or try to solve this problem. So I really want to go the easy way, save myself some money. Let's turn this off in the background because I hear the music in the background while I have the game minimized. Okie dokie. So, I believe, if not this week, absolutely next week, I begin my new obligations, and my schedule is going to be in flux for a little bit. I'm going to try to get a certain time so I can continue to stream, among other things. There are other social obligations I need to, that would be nice to accommodate to, that would benefit from me doing all this stuff in the morning. But if not, then I will let everyone know ahead of time. My schedule is going to have the usual times, but they're really going to be subject to change. So what I put there might not be what I stream at. Those are I hope to stream at hours. And if I can't, if I have to do it early in the day or whatever, either I'll cancel the stream or try to do it earlier in the day. But yeah, just I'm hoping that I can get all that stuff done in the morning, so that way I can spend time with you guys streaming, because I really do enjoy streaming. I really do. And because of those new obligations, on days I don't have to do them, I'm gonna try to do like all-day streams just to make up the lost time. And maybe those all-day streams won't be just one game. Maybe I can jump between them just to keep things interesting. The only reason why I've done all-day streams for certain games is because, you know, I really wanted to play Grim Dawn Booth. That's why we did an all-day stream. And it was my first one, so it was like a fun thing. And with Gothic here, it was a game I really, really wanted to play. So that's why I did it. But I think going forward, unless I say like it's an actual marathon, like if I go long, it'll be multiple games. That way, it'll have a little something for everyone. And how I'm gonna categorize it, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll stop the stream and restart it. So I'll just ask you to stick around while I stop and restart. Actually, that's probably the best way of doing it. But anywho, thank you all for stopping by. Lurking or otherwise. If you're watching the VOD, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you had fun. Hope you found it a bit more eventful than my usual meandering. Like I said, I'm going to do that stuff offline and post clips of it. As you saw me beating up Valentino and getting the Master Sword and the fun stuff with the Black Troll. That's a really fun spell, by the way. But save it for big enemies, because there's only a handful of that, and owning the ruin of it's not really worth it, because a lot of monsters it doesn't matter, but for big trolls like that, oh yeah, buddy, my friends, absolutely. So yeah, so just keep an eye on my socials, and I'll let you know what's going on. And until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next stream. Bye bye.